Cuba. He said that Skip Bayless jump when he said, so it wasn't nothing we did. It was just, I hope the family come through because I want to talk about this shit. Because we kind of addicted to doing that shit, man. I'm noticing that shit. What's up, Ted? JJ, Danielle. Good morning, y'all. I'm going to come on when the morning shows come on. No, however, you've done some bad takes before. What's up, CB? Ain't no thing, Danielle. They ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing to get nobody fired today. I'm gonna try to just talk about basketball. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah. No, JJ. It's not, but no, it's not just opinionated. A lot of times people are saying their opinion as fact. And the problem is when their opinion turns out to be totally, yeah, but when YouTubers are turning into mainstream sports too and repeating the same talking lines, we got to call them out just like we got to call out, um, you know, we got to call them out. We got to call them out. When YouTubers are doing the same thing that day to day pundits are doing, it's time to call them out. Yeah, don't mean we love them no less. It's just that we like, all right, you need to stop. Because it's like this, all right? I'm not saying nobody, you're not entitled to have an off opinion or opinion that's off. Yeah, sometimes you're going to be wrong. Sometimes you're going to be wrong. Sometimes you're going to be wrong. But sometimes there are times where you are so wrong, now your credibility got to take a ding. And I'm not saying that. We continue to listen to people who have been so far off with their predictions. Now we're starting to understand these aren't based in like any logic or any analytics or any numbers. These are based in pure emotion and how they feel. This is not what this is about. This is purely about what somebody did on the floor. That's what it's about. Now, we can make predictions and assumptions on what we think is going to happen based on the trends and the things that we see. And the best way to base those trends are numbers, as far as I'm concerned. If you want to have a more accurate assessment of what may happen, you need to look at numbers. And there are intricacies within numbers. Like you could see a guy like Anthony Edwards averages like 28 points a game. But then if you see against certain opponents, it may vary. It may vary. No, 7-8 just make bad, uneducated uh talking points that be parrot and stuff. Like, look, I give you an example of 7-8. This is the guy that tried to argue me down. LeBron, bro. Westbrook's still good. Send him to us. I said, send him to you. Don't you like Milwaukee? Yeah. I said, what y'all gonna do with him? Your best player can't shoot. Your best player can't shoot. What that mean? You can't space the floor. You can't have Russell Westbrook on a team with two guys who are not perimeter shooters. They could just pack the lane, and now it's tough for Russ and Giannis. Thanks, JJ. Anybody who knows anything about basketball knows the worst thing that it could have happened. LeBron James can shoot better than LeBron James can shoot better than Giannis, and he didn't fare well with Russ. I was trying to explain Russ couldn't work unless he came off the bench. And it couldn't be for a team like the Lakers because you had to have shooting. Fast forward, he goes to the Clippers, a team that had Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell. It had a bunch of three-point shooters, all on Terrence Mann, Coffee, where Russell Westbrook could go to the basket all night long. At one point in time, he could be on the floor with Paul George, James Harden, and Kawhi Leonard. He don't have to shoot. And like I said, he can only be good if he comes off the bench. But he has to be with shooting. Let's fast forward to where he is now. The Nuggets. To be honest, the coach didn't want Russell Westbrook. They wanted KCP back. Just like we wanted KCP back. People talk about LeBron wanted Westbrook. No, he didn't. KCP was a clutch client. KCP is a friend of LeBron James. This the second time Russell Westbrook done replaced KCP. And it ain't work out for the team who moved KCP. And it's because motherfuckers looking at OKC Russell Westbrook. That guy hasn't been here for 7 years. Sorry. So that was a bad take to say bring Russell Westbrook to the Milwaukee Bucks. But he kept saying that, and I was laughing like, fuck y'all gonna do with him, lose? And to be honest, they're never gonna win another championship. The Bucks are never gonna win another championship. He's talking about how Darvin Ham is such a great coach. He's back there. They're 1-3. LeBron James is a coach killer while neglecting. LeBron got Darvin Ham fired. Yeah, nigga. Giannis got Adrian Griffin fired. Don't you think you working backwards? And now you got the nerve to complain about Doc. No. We heard a guy say that the Clippers were going to win a championship before the Lakers with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That team is totally broken up now. And like I said, LeBron James and the Lakers would win a championship with Anthony Davis before Kawhi Leonard would win a championship at the Clippers. Does Kawhi play? What did Kawhi do? Oh, that's right. He's not playing. Carmelo Anthony is going to win MVP when it literally ended up damn near being his last year in the league. These guys are with... Look... I heard people complaining how Kevin Durant had took competitiveness out of basketball. And I had to explain. Bro, it's not that bad. He gonna win 2 championships like LeBron did in Miami. Oh, you crazy? They're gonna win 70, 96. Actually, they just won 2. They were getting emotional. You can kind of see what's gonna happen. You can kind of see what's gonna happen. Yeah, but one of them people you named said all that dumb shit I just said. The other one said the opposite. Now I don't understand why you go to a motherfucker who keep giving you bad basketball takes. Or why you don't point it out that, hey, you know what? You the one that told me Kawhi was going. Maybe I should listen to you because you let your love for another player get in the way of what you saying. I mean, it depends on who we trade. If we trading Jackson, Hayes, maybe. Yeah, so you gonna listen to? You can't. It ain't about what you can't stand. It's about what's going on the floor. I, me personally, you can't have those bad basketball takes to me and have any credibility talking about basketball. You can't be that hypocritical and still be talking about basketball. That don't make sense. And then to have people listen. I mean, Darvin Ham's a great coach. He's back at Milwaukee. They 1-3. LeBron James won all the players. Dame Lillard went. Giannis won it. Dame Lillard. Giannis won it. Paul George. Giannis won it. Every damn body that was a free agent. Nobody talks about that. That's okay. Why are we listening to? Come on, this is clearly. I mean, this is clearly either emotional or some type of bias. And yes, I'm a Laker fan. I am. I'm prejudiced towards the Lakers. Yet you don't see my bias come out. You know why? Because I love sports, period. That's what sports is. And if a team is better than my team, I'm man enough to admit it. When my team ain't got good coaching, I'm man enough to admit it. I am not committed to these motherfuckers like that. Right. I watched the damn Dallas game last night. They tough. They are tough. Dallas is tough. They still tough. They ready for a retool. It was a hard fought battle for Denver, boy. Oh yeah, the Commanders looking good. But I'm ready to win this money off somebody. I bet them in the preseason before the season started. Before preseason started, I bet that Jaden Daniels will win. It's 4 games in. The teams I like for the playoffs so far, my top four, of course, Boston, New York, um, Cleveland. It'll be Boston, New York, Cleveland. And who else do I like in the East? Indiana. I think because they losing and Halliburton ain't shooting. I don't know what's wrong, But when he get the shooting back, I think he'll be all right. So I think them gonna be the top four. In the West, I don't like Philadelphia or Milwaukee because of injuries. Philadelphia gonna be playing injured for too long to be in my top four. If Chris Middleton ain't playing, I don't like Milwaukee. I'm gonna be honest. They can't beat nobody. You like Orlando? I think they might be the fifth. Maybe they do overtake Indiana. You might be right. Teasy Frank, you just convinced me. Because that boy just dropped 50. So, yeah, I go with Orlando. I go with Orlando as full. But I like Boston, New York, Cleveland. And that's a good one. I like Orlando. Philly, Milwaukee, Indiana just fell out. Only reading Indiana Only reading Indiana falling out for me because Tyrese Halliburton ain't looking good at all so far. So I don't like that. I Milwaukee. I just don't see it, bruh. I'm not. Giannis could put up all the numbers. Dame could put up all the numbers. Bobby Porter's could. He play hard. At the end of the day, though, it's just something. It's just something missing. It's something missing. I don't know what it is. That's why I like Middleton. I think Middleton give them what they need, but people say that people saying that he washed. I don't know. I don't believe that. I'm be honest. I don't believe he washed. That was another one. Oh, that was the other bad takes. Watch. Glad I brought that up. They need to get rid of Chris Middleton. I don't know. I think they could win one with him. I think he need to be the third player. Then they brought in Drew Holiday. They need to break Jason Tatum and Brown up. And I was cussing y'all out. Because there's some of you niggas in here too. They need to break them up. No, they don't. Don't break them up. You're going to lose your championship. They 20-some years old. It went from break them up to they going to win back to back. Then they are. It went from break them up to they going to win back to back. Can anybody beat them? I'm not traded Drew. Yeah, Dame and Drew would have been a good backcourt. They would have been. They would have been. But, hey, they could have been just like Dame and CJ and not got it done either. So, yeah, but Dame and Drew might have been. But only if Drew gonna play, only if Dame gonna play good defense like motherfucking Derek White. Those are characters, though. We're not supposed to be characters. Those are characters, though. Yeah, I'm about to say, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't say Curry couldn't do his thing in the 90s when you literally had Michael Adams doing the same thing in the 90s. You had Dana Barrows doing the same thing in the 90s. You had average guys shooting threes in the 90s. They just didn't shoot as many or as good as Steph Curry. Do y'all know that in the 90s, it was so easy for a point guard to make? So, what 7-8 saying is, Kenny Anderson, listen, y'all, it wasn't. Kenny Anderson, he don't, poor guy don't even know that back then it was no zone. Defense was easier. They just fouled more. That doesn't make you a better defender. Poor guy doesn't know that hand checking been illegal since 78. I know guys don't know this. Like I said, 7-8 know a lot about boxing. But in basketball, he ain't even in the books. I ain't shit Texas Tech. Yeah. He got a lot of work to do. When it come to basketball, he got a lot of work to do. Right, that's what I'm saying. He don't even know that it was. Did he pay attention to? It's a difference between illegal defense then and now. Did he? He don't know that. He don't know. Right, nigga. Anthony Mason made an All Star team. He doesn't make the NBA. Charles Oakley made an All Star team. He doesn't make a fucking roster. What are you saying? Name me one Charles Oakley in the league right now, and I name you the 12th man on the roster. I know he did. I love Drew, but Drew from New York. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a rule, my heart. When I look at you and I look at watch this, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh. I look at you. I look at BFTB. Y'all probably if we was to do a 5-on-5, y'all be probably the first two people I would pick. I try not, and Drew is in good shape, but Drew don't look like a basketball player. Drew look more like a boxer. I don't listen to niggas that's gonna be the fifth nigga I pick or a nigga that got next. I'm not. I don't listen to niggas who look like they would be the nigga that you like. Anybody else want to play? I'm just saying I'll be 50 in 2 years, y'all. And I still feel like I could still take some of the. Come on, man. That is right. That is right. That is right. What you mean? If you couldn't even make a boys club roster, that makes a difference. Now I'm like, okay, how much do you really know the game? Or do you know highlights? Because I know a lot of people like that. A lot of y'all think y'all know basketball. You don't. You just know highlights. Dragon Fang, shut your dumb ass up. That wasn't the point. That's what I'm saying. Shut up. We should play 5-on-5. And nigga, I just told you, I'm about to be 50. Nigga, my Michael Jordan fantasies is over. Sit your goofy ass down. You 20 years too late. What you talking about? Y'all should go do it then. Fuck, I look like pulling a hamstring, missing work, fucking with you. You better go sit your ass down. Why can't you come to work and get my hamstring pulled? Yeah, nigga. Get those pulled. A pink slip. It sound like you laced up this morning. Right. Talk about let's lace them up. It sound like you was lacing them up this morning with some different type of shit. Marcel, two reasons. They're losers, and because they realize, just like I do, that this was one of the weakest drafts in a long time. That's the only player they really know. They are not even paying. I don't know, nigga. You tell me. Cause crack don't exist no more. What are y'all niggas lacing y'all joints with now? Cause what's up, bro? So look, man, I'm telling you, man, for real, no. That's the reason why they hate. Thank you, Jermaine. You don't know nobody who played. I don't know nobody who fucking played. Right, Mahari. That's what I was about to say. My man Drew Tight looked like he hit you with an uppercut, and I had to catch you and shit, fair catch you and shit. So I suggest you niggas calm down with that tough talk to that man. I about to say, Jermaine, tell me you a Laker fan without telling me. Because the only rookies you know is Dalton Connect and Bronny James. And that means you live in L.A. Dragon Fang, you don't know no other fucker. Dragon Fang, they talk so much about Bronny James. Nobody paying attention to the fact that the number one pick and the number two pick about to play tonight. You live in New York? Okay, so you know what y'all didn't get no rookie. That's why that's right. I don't think y'all drafted no rookie. So you right. You don't know. You right. The Knicks didn't get it. Because I was about to say, I live in D.C. So I know Alex Saw and Bub Carrington. Them the two rookies that the Wizards got. And I'm a Laker fan, so I know Connect and Bronny James. I don't know nobody else. I don't know who the number one pick is. I know Reed Shepard. Did Zach Edey come out this year or last year? I do know Edey. I know Big Edey. Y'all the ones that told me about Rob Dillingham. Y'all know I like to say that name. Rob, you can't just say Rob Dillingham. No, it's Rob Dillingham. You gotta stop first. Rob Dillingham. Y'all told me about him. That's the only one I learned about the boy Dunn because he was playing good D on LeBron the other night. But I don't know nobody. I realized I don't know none of these motherfuckers. Nobody wants to admit they don't know who. For real, nobody want to know. Nobody want to admit, honestly, I don't know no rookies. He was playing sick. Well, he should have sat his sick ass down because he was sucking. And Younger was dinging his ass up. He might got that cocoa. Yeah, Mahari, but you a nerd. We talking about like average, real motherfuckers with shit to do. You different. We talk about you a nerd. Of course you know. Um, that's Jeffrey Covington, Fresno State, 25 points a game. You gotta listen to him, Beezy. Trust me, Beezy. Has a great outside shot. Gotta watch the pull up. He goes from left to right. Like, who was you, Dick Vitale? A little weak. Mahari, stop lying. This shit a lot weak. Seriously. The only person with name recognition is Bronny James. None of these niggas got no NIL money. It's Mahari. None of these niggas got no NIL money. None of them. Dragon fan. It only happened to them though. It didn't happen to Patrick Ewing Jr. It didn't happen to Danny Shays. It didn't happen to Jerian Grant or Jeremy Grant. You want me to keep going? Like, the league is full of their kids. The league is full of their kids. Yeah, Gary Payton II, Glenn Robinson Jr., Glenn Rice Jr. For real, you do want me to go on? Right, David Stockton, Hardaway Jr. Nah, I don't need to go on. Every one of John Barry's sons, Maurice Lucas' son. I mean John Lucas' son, Cocaine Lucas Jr., the Cocaine Lucas the third. The nigga was 5'8". LeBron jumped over him in a game. He was so short. No, I don't need to go on. I'm done. I want to hear this bullshit. Nigga, Kobe Carl played. Kobe Carl. Kobe Carl. Not even a player. The coach's son. Luke Walton, nigga. Are you fucking serious? No, you're not. You're not. You are not. Texas T, I know. Oh, damn. Austin Rivers. Shit, his brother played for Georgetown because of nepotism. It's okay. Shit, it's okay when everybody else son do it. Patrick Ewing's son was sorry as shit. I know. That nigga played 2 years in college and was sorry both years. And he got drafted and played 46 games in the NBA, and that was his career. But he made it to the NBA. No, nigga, Melvin Booker's son, Devin. Since you doing that, I try to Jermaine. I ain't doing the good players. If you a good player, you a good player. But you right, it did help that. Ronald, yeah, that's true. JaVale mother did play. Right, Marcel. Well, you know, Shaq's son was a free agent, but soon as the draft was over, he was a Laker. So I guess that's what they saying. This ain't nothing new, y'all. Keep in mind, Shaq's son was just like Andrew Wiggins was the best player, but it did help that his father was an NBA player. Devin Booker was a beast. It did help his father was an NBA player. What's the little light skinned Bama Brunson? He was good. It do help that his father was an NBA player. Who remember Smith that used to play for Duke? Who remember Smith, the guard that used to play for Duke? That was from DC. He made the NBA. Nah, they played for Duke recently. The little black guard. He was from DC. His father played basketball for Philly and the Bullets and died. He ended up in the league because one of the players was still like his godfather. What's his name? Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith. Dirk Smith died. He was a teammate of a lot of people. They made sure he got in the NBA. Jermaine Burry, probably so. Bro, even if she didn't take over the league, she was going to be in the league. Nepotism is a part of sports. Cornell Lake's son is running around on the NFL field right now. Watch this. Cornell Lake's son played for the Rams. Joey Porter's son played for Pittsburgh. Oh, that's not. Asante Samuel's son played for the Chargers. Patrick Surtain's son played for Denver. Rodney Harrison's son played. Come on, man. Yep, Antoine Winfield Jr. Thank you, Mike. That's another. I about to say it's one more cornerback who got a fucking cornerback as a son. Cam Hayward. Ironhead Hayward's son. A lot of the nepotism happens, Slim. Who your parents are matter in these sports world. Yeah, I said Joey Porter. I said Joey Porter. That was one of the first people I said to you. I said, shit, he on Pittsburgh. Talk about nepotism. PGH. Luke McCaffrey. Uh Christian McCaffrey. Every Manning. Nigga, the grandson about to be nepotized. Every Manning, the grandson's about to be managed. They about to be 3 generations like The Rock. The racist Bosus. Who else was I just there? Oh, the Matthews. What about the Matthews? What about the Matthews? Clay and Bruce. Uncle Bruce, the Alts, John Alt, the other Alt. Yeah, I said Frank Gore. I thought I did say Frank Gore Jr., but you're right. Mike, what you call him? What you call him, Mike? Oh, MAGA Nick. Racist son of a bitch. I ain't shit, Triple J. We calling out bullshit and saying how when people have takes that are so outrageously bad, they need to be evaluated and and they need to lose a certain amount of credibility or when they come with hypocritical takes. Right. That's how it's gotta be, Triple J. You gotta be able to you like, look, okay, look. Right. At a certain point in time, we gotta go, yeah. Like I said earlier, Triple J, remember when Westbrook got traded and the Lakers went to the Western Conference Finals? And motherfuckers started talking about, man, if we had Westbrook, we'd be good. And you like, bro, your favorite team is the Milwaukee Bucks. No, they wouldn't be. They would be horrible with Russell Westbrook. You'd be the easiest guarded team in the NBA with Russell Westbrook. Floor spacing would be atrocious. My man, two raw ballparks, y'all. Yeah, you can't listen to nobody who don't even believe the shit they say. Yeah. Myron. Remember that? You remember that? Like I said, 7-8, my brother. But he know damn well he was on that Westbrook good. LeBron did the wrong. It's LeBron. Westbrook looking like now ain't nobody bragging about Westbrook. Y'all said Russell Westbrook done. Last video he did about Russell Westbrook. Everybody said he don't pass, but he passed Isaiah Thomas for this number on assists. Yeah. Where's he at on turnovers? He passed Isaiah on that too. That's his opinion. Yeah, I'm just saying, he is who he is. I'm 20. I'm found. Hey, remember I told y'all when we got Anthony Davis and they got Kawhi that we was the better team. Tickets sitting up there waving pom poms for the Clippers. I said not only will we win a championship before them, they won't ever win one. I said they won't ever win one. I ain't know, bro. Not only would Hey, Blue Bolt, I was about to say that. I was about to say, well, if he never outplayed Kobe, something happened because we couldn't never beat that motherfucker. That's why I used to hate LeBron James. Every time the Lakers played him, we lost. Well, Blue Bolt, that's his opinion, but we could prove. Watch this. We can prove it. We can prove it. Watch this. LeBron versus Kobe head to head. Look, Mahari said, look, Mahari even had to admit, yep, I was looking stupid with Ticket. Okay. So let's go to what he said. Because we already did this before. 16-6. LeBron lead has more points in the game. Kobe averaged 24, LeBron averaged 28. Kobe averaged 5 boards, LeBron averaged 7. Kobe averaged 5 assists, LeBron averaged 7. Kobe averaged 1.1 steal, LeBron averaged 1.9. Kobe averaged 2/10 of a block, LeBron averaged 7/10 of a block. The highest Kobe ever scored against LeBron was 38. The highest LeBron scored was 41. Most rebounds Kobe got was 12. Most rebounds LeBron got was 13. This one funny right here. Even though he leads by 2 assists in the head-to-head matchup, he the 55th pick. He not supposed to be great. The 55th pick not supposed to score no points. He barely supposed to see the floor. Kobe got 17 assists in the game. LeBron got 12. Kobe got 3 steals. LeBron had 4. Kobe had 1 block in the game. LeBron had 3. Out of the 22 games they played, LeBron outscored Kobe 14-8, out-rebounded him 15-4, out-assisted him 15-6, out-stole him 13-4, and out-blocked him 10-2. First game they ever played, Kobe scored 10, LeBron scored 16. LeBron had 5 boards, Kobe had 5. LeBron had 2 assists. LeBron had 7 assists. Kobe had 2. Kobe had a steal. LeBron had a steal. LeBron had a block. Kobe didn't. Kobe was 3 for 8 from the field. LeBron was 6 for 20. The next game, the Lakers won. How many minutes did Kobe play? Shit, Kobe must ain't play. Kobe played 6 minutes. He must have got hurt. He had 2 points. LeBron had 28, 13, 9, 1, and 1. But they didn't win. The next game Kobe played, he had 26. LeBron had 25. LeBron had 8 boards. Kobe had 4. LeBron had 9 assists. Kobe had 6. LeBron had 3 steals. Kobe had 2. LeBron had 1 block. Kobe had none. LeBron was 8 for 20. Kobe was 7 for 22. LeBron won the game. Kobe won the scoring. LeBron won everything else. If he mean by outplayed, I don't really know what he mean, because most of the games they play, LeBron outscored Kobe. So I don't know what he mean. I don't know what he mean. I told you, a lot of these niggas don't watch games. They watch highlights. They watch ESPN. They watch commercials. They like hot dogs and Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? One pair of tennis shoes. You know who was not good enough, AI? I feel you, AI. Yeah, people act like Bronny, but yeah, posted a log 30 minutes a game. Y'all wrong shit, AI. AI, that's wrong. There's no need to make personal attacks. Neither were we. We weren't either. We weren't either. Y'all wrong shit. Neither were we. We can't do that. That's y'all wrong as shit. I'm gonna say, AI, why you doing that? I'm not fucking with you, AI. I'm not fucking with you. Mahari, you said it first. I'm not fucking with you and AI today. I'm not gonna let y'all start this foolishness. I'm a holy man. I know, AI. I know. I'm not, but look, I'm a righteous man. I ain't say the shit wasn't funny, but it was wrong. I was like, damn, y'all wrong as shit. Listen here. No, that's you. You get the fuck out of here with your foolishness. You coming here with the foolishness and the shenanigans and the skylarkings. And the skylarkings. That's what it is. It's skylarkings. Let's be clear. You're going to listen to what I have to say. You're sitting there with your big head being evil. That's not the way we're supposed to be. I was talking to Michelle, Sasha Malia. She told me to say, tell Abel to, when they go low, we go high. We go high. That's what we do. I ain't gonna sit there and go on. Look, even motherfuckers be acting like talk about Kamala. Obama be doing that shit too. I ain't gonna sit on there and act like I'm like, nigga, you grew up with white people. Why are you talking like that? Huh? You want me to sit down there and act like they called me Beijing Barry? I fucks with Obama though. He's funny as shit sometimes. I ain't vote for him, but he's hilarious. That motherfucker's like, can you imagine if I had a, he said, he said, Donald Trump, he's got a damn account that's linked to China. I'm talking about everything, money, account, all that. Can you imagine if I had an account linked to China? They'd be calling me Beijing Barry. That shit was funny. I laughed my ass off. They called me Beijing Barry. I said, that was some funny shit there, Beijing Barry. They would have called him that shit too. Tucker Carlson would have called Beijing Barry and his black militant. Y'all look, y'all gotta stop. What's happening to Tay Tay? Niggas gotta stop being emotional. See, Obama. No, nigga, that was you. You was stupid. Niggas mad because they was stupid. Now we gonna make this massive overcorrection and vote for Trump. No, you was stupid and you got tricked. Oh yeah, the Patrick Beverly take. Damn, look at David Moore. Look at David Moore coming with the old school receipt. Oh, remember? He was trying to make, I ain't sold on the Clippers. I said, no, nigga, I'm not sold on the Clippers. You are, with your Hulk Hogan ass. Pat Bev, Pat Bev. Pat Bev over there playing with him. That, that was wrong. That was mean. Remember he was talking about Montrez Harrell? Where Montrez at? Over there with him and Pat Bev? No. They should have brought you over here and left them. No. Remember he did the one man crusade to get Melo back in the league to play for the Blazers. Then he made a whole Portland Blazers channel that lasted four. Remember he did a David. Remember did a whole Portland Blazers channel with Melo just for them niggas to go out in the first round. He was holding that big ass fish with LB. Mahari was in the background. They was happy as shit. We lost that one. We did that to every team that year. We lost one game and then whooped their ass gentleman sweep. That nigga had plenty of channels. All them channels ain't last a week. Then got mad that he had to play Jimmy Butler like it was Jimmy Butler's fault they was winning. That Giannis choked this shit. That nigga had all types of channels. Come on, man. The birth of Bob Broomington, man. You remember, Mahari. You were on that boat. You were standing next to my man LB. You were on that boat. I got rid of that picture because I love y'all. But everyone remembers that picture. Y'all, you were holding that big ass fish. Mahari was in the back with his shades on and shit. Y'all happiness ain't last a week. Remember Kyle Kuzma would be an all-star if he didn't play with LeBron. But he don't play with LeBron, and he damn sure ain't no all-star. Remember the argument I made? Kyle Kuzma is the leading scorer on a team that don't go to the playoffs. That's all I could say. I said the best we could say is he's the leading scorer on a team that won't go to the playoffs. He will be an all-star. Remember, y'all were cussing me out. No, it wasn't dope, Felix. Them niggas was cooking him. He was double talking and bullshit. I dropped in, Felix. I dropped in. I smelt the ballparks cooking. Them niggas was cooking him with facts. Felix, what kind of man are you? You listen to men just argue with each other about, oh yeah, he was getting cooked. Some of the shit, the niggas like, hold on, you just said. I was like, ain't nobody gonna pay attention to that. Too many niggas is fans. What y'all saying is the truth. Wasn't nothing dope about that. Cause nothing got through. Them niggas was saying all facts what they were saying about LeBron, but you went, but a whole bunch of hypotheticals rubbing on a motherfucking genie lamp. If LeBron played and if Jesus had not, if Moses' staff did not work, LeBron wouldn't even be able to do that though. See, Mike played when Moses ain't have a whole bunch of stupid shit like that. That's dope to you, feel it? Because that was basically the type of goofy shit that was coming back. Tell me I'm lying. I couldn't stand it for a second. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, this the shit. I said, that's why I got to do a live tomorrow. That's literally what this is about. The niggas is like, that debate was dope. No, it's not. Number one, LeBron. Number two, Kareem. Number three, Magic. Number four, Wilt. Fuck you talking about? You not from here ass nigga. Don't do that. Don't make me pull rank. What you talking about? That debate ain't easy. That shit you said was all wrong. You put niggas on there that ain't even supposed to be there. Curry, the fuck out of here. Nigga, ain't nobody hungry. Nobody order no curry. This nigga. I'm I'm a big ballpark eater. So this is what it is. Mike's the number one. Why? I have no idea. He's never been number one in anything. But I'm gonna say this stupid shit. His team won 6 championships. Okay. Mr. Russell's team won 11. No, that doesn't matter. Why doesn't that matter? I don't know. Mike has finals MVPs. You mean the awards that's named after Bill Russell? No, that doesn't matter. Michael Jordan has never been number one categorically, statistically, in anything. But he had 10 straight scoring titles, but he's not number one all time in scoring. But he had 10. Nobody else did that. Nobody else gunned like that. Cause you're not programmed to talk about Oscar Robertson at all. He talked about racism. Niggas don't even know you programmed to like Michael Jordan because he the least controversial superstar there was. You can't talk about him without talking about some form of white supremacy or prejudice. You can't talk about Kareem and Magic without talking about white supremacy and prejudice. You could do it with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a comforting superstar. That's why he was the good right black for the league. He was like Jackie Robinson. Yeah, he could play. But to say he was the greatest ever, no. Fuck no. It was guys whose shit he didn't pass that we was waiting for that. If you didn't pass their shit, you not the greatest. That's how it was. That's why you got guys like back in the day. That's why you got guys like Kareem and Mr. Russell saying Wilt was the greatest player. That's literally why you got Mr. Russell and them saying, "Oh, the greatest player was Wilt." You like, but you beat them all the time. So the fuck what? No, we beat their team. Bill Russell said that. Bill Russell said he'd come to my house and eat, and my mother would tell him, "Now, Wilton, you take it easy on my son." He said, and we'll always win the game, but he'll always score 40 on me, 35 on me, 30s and 30s and shit. Nah, that count for something. Talk about a nigga got more rebounds than some motherfuckers got points. What you talking about? Then before LeBron, Kareem, Wilt, Mr. Russell and them, their rebounds, blocks, and steals wasn't counted. Kareem blocks, all his blocks ain't get counted. He still was number one. That's what I look. I said, God damn. The shot block record would have never been broken. shit that man, we got so many videos of Wilt Chamberlain catching niggas shit out the air. Back then, they would have scored it as a steal and a block. What it's supposed to be is a rebound and a block. Right, Mahari, you just saying some shit that sound good based on your recency bias. But no, you gotta show respect to shit that came before you that's never really been done. Ever since. No nigga scored. That nigga had 10 scoring titles. Did he ever average 44 or 50 a game? No. I don't give a fuck. We gonna be honest tonight. No ballpark eatery on this channel. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You act like we ain't see them years when he came back after the first retirement. No, Pistol Pete Maravich was just good. Very good. He was not elite. He was very good. He was flashy and very good. That recency ass bias. You new niggas. You new niggas with that recency bias. Cause you ain't never sat down and took time and studied the game before you was born. You arrogant motherfucker. That is disrespectful. The reason I get so hot about that shit, cause when I was a kid coming up watching Magic and them, motherfuckers made it a point to make me know that nah, go look at the Big O. Nah, go look at Jerry West. Nah, you gotta sit down and look at. We had these shows. See, y'all don't really know basketball like we did, cause we had whole shows dedicated to showing you the decades before you. So nah, I ain't gonna say motherfucking Bob Cousy dribbling with one hand is better than Tim Hardaway era. I'm not, because every era gets a little bit better depending on what happens with the talent. You had a stagnation point. The problem with the 90s talent was all of it was dying in the late 80s. We got to remember Michael Jordan came in the mid 80s. But Lynn Kane died. Reggie Kane died. Charles Smith and them, their careers. Bobby Hurley gonna get drunk and fuck his career up. What's the name? Charles Smith got drunk, fucked his shit career up. Then Reggie Lewis and them died. Hank Gathers died. Thank you. Petrovich died. No. Well, Petrovich died a car accident. Len Bias was cocaine. Charles Smith, vehicular homicide, he went to jail. Bobby Hurley tore his leg up drunk driving. Hank Gathers had a heart attack at college. Reggie Lewis had a heart attack on the floor with Boston. These players that were supposed to help ascend the 90s to a new era, if you really think, yeah, Hank Gathers and Reggie Lewis passed on the fucking court. They helped ascend the shit to a new era. They would have helped ascend the league to a new era coming in. None of that came in. So you got, I can give you an example of what I mean. So now when you got the coat, when you got the, all right, the Shaq, the Alonzo, and the Leitner trade. Everybody, I mean the Leitner draft. Everybody know in the 90s that was a big draft. You know why? It was replenishing the old guard. Cause now you got Ewing getting old, Olajuwon getting old. By then, that's their eighth and ninth year. So the 90s needed a replenishment because they was talent drained. That's why Jordan, think about who Jordan versus think about how the video games will even tell you that the 90s was weaker. The 80s was Lakers versus Celtics. Bulls versus Blazers. Bulls versus Suns. Bulls versus anybody. They stopped doing that. They just started saying NBA. Seriously. Because it was getting worse. It wasn't getting good. Because it wasn't no superstars coming in. You was getting Danny Mannings. You was getting a bunch of Danny Mannings. Man, I realized that I realized well look, all I'm gonna say, I'm not leave it at this. Jason Williams is an NBA player. He told Ticket he don't know nothing about basketball. End discussion. 7-8 has admitted himself he not a basketball guy. He's just a dude that watched the game. And that's okay. But a lot of times people who just watch the game don't know what the fuck they watching. They just feel a certain way. They don't know if they watching better basketball or not. Honestly, what they don't understand is there was more programmed to dick ride, and back then you had 4 channels instead of 400. So instead of watching the game, you could watch Power if that's your thing. Instead of watching the game, I want to stream The Wire. Instead of watching the game, I can YouTube it and make me some money. Instead of watching the game, I can stream a fight from overseas. I don't know how Devin Booker scored that 70 points. Ain't nothing, brother. Just chilling, man. But no. Oh, so you think that everybody who plays basketball knows basketball? How come Michael Jordan can't put together? What, Felix? That's like asking why can't Michael Jordan put together a playoff team? Why can't Michael Jordan draft talent? He's the GOAT. You see how? You see how? Who did Messiah Jerry play for? Go. You don't know. What position did Red Auerbach play? Go. You don't know. Who? Felix Nunez. Bob Myers is responsible for putting together the Golden State Warriors and the Washington Commanders. Which one of those franchises do you think he would have played for? Go. If that's the case, that's that's stupid. And that's why, he don't know. He know how to knowing how to play and knowing the game are two different things. Knowing how to play and knowing you can know the game and not know how to play. You can know the whole game. What's going on, Hans? You can know the whole game and not be a good player. But based on the fact that most of the best coaches were the worst players, you should know that. You should know that. You basketball talk. That's right. When Gilbert Arenas smashes you, you know what I'm saying? Easy, it make you look like easy work. Cause you are. The 90s, the 90s was weak because of the depth of the talent. The depth of the talent. It literally needed its rookies to be good immediately to be talented. The 90s was good because niggas from 85 got better. The 90s wasn't good. Michael Jordan got drafted in 84, 85. Hakeem, 84, 85. Patrick, 85, 86. Doherty, 86, 87. Price, KJ, all of that, the 80s. Barkley, the 80s. They got drafted, the 80s. Reggie Miller, late 80s. All of the people y'all talk about from the 90s got drafted in the 80s. And they wasn't shit until Magic and them retired. Bird and them retired. They were getting their ass waxed. But what was supposed to happen was Bird back just wasn't supposed to go out. They was still good. They was still whooping ass. Bird back went out and he was gone. They didn't get a chance to lose 3 years in a row because they was getting old. Magic catch HIV after going to the championship and losing. He didn't get a chance to lose 5 or 6 times and not make it back. Hell, to be honest, the best player on that team was Magic. He went out at the top of his game. Now the only thing left to keep the league alive is Michael Jordan. Y'all niggas talk about Barkley. Barkley became a star in the 90s, the mid-90s. 93, 94, when they start trying to push Barkley like that. We just liked him as a kid because he was fat and he could dunk. That was it. Then Michael Jordan leave in 93. The best player in the league was him. The second best was Hakeem. He came back. By then, the league was getting more stars. So now it's Shaq, Penny, Shaq and Penny. Gurry got drafted in 90 and Kemp 89. So now it's Gurry and Kemp making noise now. Stockton and Malone been doing their thing for a while now. Grant Hill is in the league. Thank you. And you got guys like that can't. Houston. They used to like Allen Houston. Remember, Houston played with Grant Hill in the beginning. So they got a little bit of talent coming in the league. And then they beat Mike. Then that nigga went and made that super team. Because Mike realized, damn, I'm an old nigga. And we an old team. Like, I didn't know that. I'm an old nigga. I need an old team. And you start seeing, if he didn't make the shots to score 30, because he was having a bad shooting night and he couldn't get to the basket, it didn't matter. The fouls made up for it. His free throw shooting went up every year. How many free throws he got to take? Every year. Look it up so we could keep the scoring average. What's up, JK? All of that shit is very well documented. It's like that. He wasn't as explosive. When he lost that explosiveness, fouls start. He started going to the line like James Harden. It's what it is. Yeah, Dre was pro Buck Nass and Sambo. I was listening to him. Yeah, Sambo. Dre was pro as a tether. He's a tether. So, yeah, people never bring up Horace Grant. And that's why the Bulls went and got Rodman, because they knew they wouldn't have beat Shaq and them again. And that's why they went and got Ron Harper. So Jordan ain't had to chase around Penny in those switches. He could stand out there on Dennis Scott all day. Go look at the games. Go look at the games. Penny was getting checked by Pittman. Nick Anderson started getting gloved up by Ron Harper. By then, he was in his head because of what happened in Houston, though. Houston didn't even take, when they played Chicago again, that was not the same Nick Anderson that stole the ball from Mike. And now Ron Harper gets to check Nick Anderson. And now Michael Jordan, all he gotta do is stand there and wait and bait him to throw one of them lazy passes to Nick Anderson so he could play the passing lane. While Penny harassing. while Penny getting harassed by Pippen, Nick Anderson getting gloved up by Harper, and Harper playing pass the lane on your ass too. So Jordan was carrying the lead. He left. Duncan and them, Kobe and them started coming. Their team broke up and he quit. They couldn't afford to keep the team no more, so he quit. Leonard, shut up. Your ass out there in Las Vegas with the racist ass people. But Harry, why'd you delete Leonard? Don't delete Leonard. That is Leonard. That's Leonard, silly ass. You out there in Nevada with them racist ass white folks, nigga. You just saying that because you don't want Clive and Bundy to run up in your house. That's the only reason you talking that, because you scared of the Bundys. Got flamed by people. He's got, hey, Showtime. Because everything I just said was true, wasn't it? Game one, Jordan was just hanging out, checking on Nick Anderson. And you ain't lying, that nigga got the bricking early. Yeah, that's Leonard. They go Leonard ass right there. You see him laughing at you. That's Leonard just trolling. Nah, you can leave him blocked. He on this regular joke. He just gonna make another one. He got you. He got you. He got you. I don't know why. Look, he be laughing like, let it laugh because let it trolls all the time. It be real trolls that come in here, let it knows. Let it be like, oh God, every time I try, bro, no, it's me. It's like, Leonard, I hear your voice without hearing your voice. Like, that's Leonard's voice right there. Leonard, there ain't nobody but you. Stop trying to talk in a British accent. Leonard, I'm going to go ahead and give you a secret. Most trolls ain't smart as you. They can't say nothing that'll make me laugh. That's really normally the secret. You can't come up with nothing corny enough. Like, look at this nigga saying this dumb shit. Just some random dumb shit. Now, what the hell kind of dumb shit? It's Mahari, for real, think about what he typed. Kamala stole his cheese. Nigga, what, government cheese? Fuck out of here. And Kale fell out his bath. Come on, man. White guy ain't even gonna think, hey, I was with Kamala. She's not even black, dude. Trump 2024, dude. Leonard, let me give you some white supremacist troll tips. First of all, come in here, first thing, type hashtag Trump 2024. Now I'm gonna think you're a white supremacist, then you crack a motherfucker. That nigga Leonard is so motherfucking thorough. He programmed his shit not to even. He can't even type that. Error code come up. Like, damn it, what? I locked my phone where I can't type Trump 2024. I don't want nobody to think I fuck with this Peckerwood. Nigga Leonard thorough as hell, y'all. That's a thorough nigga right there. Nigga, Jarvis, you like that one? Jarvis, that nigga Leonard cold as hell, man. Nigga locked his phone where he can't type Trump 2024. No way, because he don't want nobody to think I fucks with this pack of wood. White people, that's who go with it. For real, that's the thing. But how he got to type in Trump 2024. White people gonna win. No matter who, that's who gonna win. The same people who win every election. White people. Spanish people think if they vote for Kamala, they gonna get something. They ain't gonna get the. They gonna get deported too. Y'all think it's a game. She not stupid. She read the tea leaves, bro. Why you think she talk about that? First thing she gonna do, she gonna sign that immigration bill. Look, I'm gonna tell you the first thing Kamala Harris gonna do if she president. She gonna sign that immigration bill, and it's gonna be nice, but motherfuckers gonna be gone. You gonna go to work tomorrow, and then Consuela ain't gonna be there. She ain't bring them over here. You believe that stupid shit? Felix, are you dumb enough to believe that any of them people, they don't even know who Kamala Harris or Joe Biden is? These people been fleeing their country since 1980. Nigga, it's a movie called Salvador. Go look it up. It's an old movie with James Woods on. White people been trying to sneak Salvadorians over here since 1980. Go do your homework. How did the gate open? Who opened it? Ronald Reagan. For who? Mexicans. Who made sure it stayed open? George Bush, Sr. and Jr. Why? Because their sister-in-law is Mexican. And guess what? Democrats like cheap labor too. So the next thing you know, instead of the construction workers getting paid 20 at the time, you could pay them 13 and give them no health care. And they was doing it all across the country. And wasn't nobody saying that. And then you start noticing, well, why is this whole nigga Clark Construction and them, all them Southern construction companies, nigga, them ain't Democrats. Them Republicans. That's who's bringing them over here. Donald Trump got a motherfucking whole hotel full of illegal workers all across the country. You think everybody in there legal that don't speak no English? Fuck out of here. Feel it? That man, I don't. Come on. That's why when people like she flooded the country with immigrants, I'm like, nigga, where you been at? This country been flooded with immigrants for the last 20 years. What's going on, LB? We got to straighten this narrative. We can't be ignorant enough to think that somebody all the way down in Ecuador, hey, Kamala Harris, she said we could come across the border. That's not what's happening. See, look, you try to sneak motherfuckers over yourself, feel it? We need to send your ass up out of here. See, that's what's happening. We let some of y'all come over, y'all be like, it is great. The FBA did all the fighting. All we have to do is pretend to be white. See, Mom, I always wanted to be like Clint Eastwood. Can you get me over? Yes, Hector. We'll change your name to Henry. That's what the fuck y'all do. Slick bastards. JK, am I really? But JK, am I really wrong? Or am I just kind of, I'm not crass. I'm crass is what it is. Am I really wrong? Or am I just real crude with it? I think that's what it is. That's what's going on though. LB, would you agree that no, Kamala Harris ain't the reason why it's a whole bunch of immigrants over here? It's been a whole bunch of immigrants over here for the last 20 years. It's been just as many coming in since Trump. Nigga, the pictures of the caravan was with Trump. That's why I said, when I hear people talk about secure the border, what you mean secure the border? Nigga, ain't nobody trying to really secure the border. How you gonna do that? Other than you go down there and get the gunning motherfuckers down before they cross the line. Thank you. Thank you, Al. If Donald Trump becomes president, there will not be mass deportation. There won't be. There won't be. If Donald Trump wins, there will not be mass deportation. Was it mass deport? He could have did it last time. He had the Supreme Court that wouldn't have overturned it. Yes, some of our people have been brainwashed by Trump. Pro-black creators, yeah, a lot of mainstream people, all of them. There will not be mass deportation. In fact, I'm gonna tell you another thing. More people will be deported if Kamala Harris becomes president. Oh, cause that law gonna pass. And again, that Supreme Court ain't gonna say nothing. And all the motherfucking federal judges that would have appealed it ain't gonna appeal it. They made it appeal proof. Yeah, that was the thing. That was the only thing he was doing. That was the only thing he was doing. He was catching the people that they get to catch. Think about it. The people that he caught that was illegal, they just kept them in cages. And if they knew you was illegal and your visa was up, they came to get your ass. That was the difference. If your visa was up, they came to get you. He didn't deport more people. He just didn't. He didn't. Obama was the champion of deportation. Obama, he tried, gotta go, gotta go. Watch this. Who deported more immigrants, Trump or Obama? I'm going to read you the 2019 House.gov. Deportations deportations lower under Trump. What's up, DSA? Deportations lower under Trump administration than Obama. The Obama administration deported 409,000 people in 2012 alone. The Trump administration has yet to deport more than 2,600 in his whole term in 2019. He had one more year left. That nigga Obama. This is the Economist. I'm reading from the Economist. Deportation of undocumented immigrants are at a record low. Joe Biden doesn't want to be America's next deporter in chief. This is written June 12th, 2021. Although Donald Trump talked about the fierce nativist game about illegal immigration, it was Barack Obama who oversaw the removal of more undocumented immigrants from America during his presidency, earning him the nickname the deporter in chief. During his first term, Obama deported over 60% more people than Mr. Trump. Now Biden is breaking records in the opposite direction. Okay, that's what they say. So they saying Biden at the time wasn't deporting when he first got in. Klein is philosophical. Okay. So basically, oh, I see what they doing. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. His first 5 months, Biden wasn't deporting nobody. Now this July 2023, Biden is deporting more people than Trump. Both President Joe Biden and former Donald Trump have pledged to return more migrants to their home countries, and differing approaches as immigration has emerged. See, that was the thing. Biden, see, what Trump was doing, he'd send the person home, they'd separate the kid, then send the kid one place, send the parent another place. And that's what they was mad about. Because when they deport them, they send them off. Let me read some more about this. Biden, the Biden administration is on pace to match Trump's. Okay. So basically, Biden and Trump let in about the same amount of immigrants. Wasn't none of them fucking with Obama. Shouts out to Obama. If you wanted mass deportation, you should have voted Obama. Niggas say, I want mass deportation. You got it. You just, look, it was some of us like, look, it's a path for citizenship. He was trying to do the DACA thing. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it now. So I kind of get what DACA is by reading. The DACA shit with the Dreamers Act, that's about kids. In other words, if you was a kid and got here in 2012, you live here, you get to stay here, you're not gonna get deported. What your parents gotta work though. Every 2 years they gotta renew. Now if you're a grown person, you gotta be working. And every 2 years you gotta renew. And it's not guaranteed. I think I know somebody who got deported. I swear to God, I think I know somebody got deported. Yep. I think I know somebody got deported. What's up, Coach? Coach. I was just laughing, Coach. I was like, man, look, I had to mess with some people. I said, man, your bad basketball takes, man. We gotta still remember you are the guys that gave us classics like Kawhi gonna be the king of LA. Forget that. You can't forget that. Mm, damn. I forgot that one. Mm-mm. He did get me on Jimmy Butler and Paul George. At the time, Paul George was a better player, but Jimmy Butler's a better player than Paul George. He's more available and he's been more impactful. Paul George has been a good little player, but he's been known to flame out in big situations, and Jimmy ain't. Did he have a Westbrook take? Nah, 7-8 was the Westbrook guy. That shit had me laugh. Oh, oh, that was the other take. My brother Grant, my brother Grant telling me how the Wizards should have traded Bradley Beal, and how Bradley Beal ain't nothing. He should just be traded, and the Wizards would be better by trading Bradley Beal. And how I told him, nah, you might well just ride it out. Why? Because you're not gonna get anything better. You're gonna end up wasting that. Look, you might no, we should just lose. No, you don't draft good enough. You don't draft good enough. You should not lose. You don't draft good enough. Look, just be happy with the people you got. Let them go out where they started at. If they ask to get traded, then trade them. But other than that, no, keep them because you're not gonna get no better. And they are exponentially worse. Jordan Poole. It is either Jordan Poole or Kyle Kuzma. No. The funny shit is the Wizards get players that end up on championship teams. Bro, we get players that end up on championship teams. We do. All the time. Just like, look, right now is Gafford, Porzingis, KCP. Um, Before then, back in the day, what's up, Dre? Back in the day, it used to be Darrell Walker. He was a bum, but he used to be a bum for the Bulls and just play defense. And Hodges and them would be hitting threes while he going in the lane and making ugly layups. No, I know, cause it's been ran like a mom and pop store. It's a cheap ass, bullshit ass organization. Bro, but those only come like once every 20 drafts. He he gonna be mediocre, man. Gunning motherfucker is just what you see is what you get. The other night, Jordan Poole had 17 points in the first quarter, 20 points at halftime, and 6 the second half. That's Jordan Poole. We got rid of Tyus Jones. He can play as much as he want. We don't got no point guard for real. He can play as much as he wants. And got the greenest of lights. Mahari. Mahari, because then they realized it wasn't that bad. It's that, I'm telling you, motherfucker, they realized it wasn't that bad. They realized it wasn't that bad, but they realized the shit. They could call us nigga. Hell to the niggas. Man, it could have been hell to the niggas. It sound a little different. That's the second time I heard that. Right. And they gonna realize that too. They were like, the difference is they just shouldn't have had a smile. That's why motherfuckers say, why they gonna go after the Chiefs? I said, because it ain't nothing wrong with being a chief. So are y'all saying they being Indian givers? I hate that statement, Indian giver. Talk about, oh, now you want your land back. No, motherfucker, I never gave it to you. I just said you could stay here. Yes, and we're making states and roads, and you can live over there now. Oh, don't be an Indian giver. That's why I don't like that state, Indian giver. That's some shit a white man to say. Right, because the commander song, that ain't the truth. That's just a bunch of niggas in D.C. who refuse to call them the commander. Because they was screaming. You heard them. No, niggas was still screaming that at the game. Let's go Redskins, because they winning. They are not going to bring that back, though. No, they just got. What's up, L? Native American group sues Washington Commanders over erasure of Redskins' identity. The group seeks 1.6 billion in damages. We believe the complaint is without merit. Right. Relative of man, John Two Guns White. John Two Guns White Calf. Two Guns White Calf. That's just some white man whose profile served as the face for the Washington, D.C. football team for 48 years once his likeness returned to the franchise. Thomas Whitecalf, a great nephew of the late Blackfeet Nation chief, told Fox News, of course, the fans want him back and we want him back. Our ancestor was the most famous and most photographed native in history, Thomas said in the interview. Two Guns was also the face on the Indian head nickel. I'm proud of him. The Blackfeet are proud of him. Right. No, don't listen to that, Mahari. That's Fox News. They not doing that in the real world. That shit called. That's gonna cause too much. The small tribe that want the name back, it ain't enough of them. It's 150,000 signatures. Most of them white people. That's just white people. Look, Ed Blum was the one who changed the affirmative action, right? And he used Asians as the face. It's a Ed Blum behind that. Bet your bottom dollar. It's a Ed Blum behind that. You can almost bet Ed Blum is behind something like that. That sound like some Ed Blum type shit. Like 150,000 people. I said, do they know how many motherfuckers in this city like football? That ain't even the many motherfuckers in this city. Do they know how many Redskin fans really out there? Dikembe Mutombo just died. He a Redskin fan. Don't he though? Man. I went and seen the movie Smile last night. That junk was wild. I just saw my thumbnail on the TV and I said, what take was worse? Melo will win MVP. Clippers will win a chip. Darvin Ham is a coach. Westbrook is still good. Drew Seth. What's up, Drew Seth? We sitting here talking basketball, bad takes. People be talking about, oh, the league's soft. No, it's not. The league is adjusted. It's certain players that just can't play anymore. Like, you know why you won't see an Anthony Mason? Because he can't shoot. Anthony Mason can't make a roster right now. If he do, he can't get on the floor. You can't like name one player like him. You know, motherfucker be like, where the big man at? You know why they don't know big man moves? Why? Most of them motherfuckers, if they can't shoot like KD or Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, you gotta be able to shoot. Cause now they can zone you up. They put three motherfuckers in front of you and you never get the ball. Now they shooting wide open threes all game. People gotta watch the game. It's very few times. Yeah, I'm about to say right now, Shaq I have to have. They made it. We all know these rules was made for Shaq, but it just so happened he was just leaving the league, so he ain't had to deal with it as much. But all this shit was made for Shaq, and as soon as they made it, Shaq started getting offensive foul calls. When changing the league to zone in the 2000s, and then adding the little extra tweaks that they added, they eliminated that. That's why me and Say Less used to go back and forth about Rudy Gobert. I was like, that's the only big man they can have. That's it. He can block and rebound and run the floor and catch alley oops. Think about that was DeAndre Jordan. That was Andre Drummond. That was Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was just to an uber extent. But that's what the big man became because they changed the game. If he get it on the block, it's got to be quick move, and a dunk. Look at Leonard crazy guy. It got to be a quick move on the block, and a dunk. Other than that, it's got to be pick and roll. He go dive through the lane, and you throw it up to him. You see the motherfuckers posting up now. He got motherfuckers behind him. Them motherfuckers sag in front of him. You can't even throw it. Next thing you know, nigga launching a three. Change the game. The game has changed. You have to be. No, you can't say fake news because some shit, you got to look at it. I trust people who can be sued. If you want news, get it from people who can be sued. You see what I'm saying? People like Jaguar Wright. I don't listen to Jaguar Wright. Why? Because one little heifer saying goofy shit, you can't be sued. Jay-Z and Beyonce can't say Jaguar Wright going on her little podcast saying goofy shit about them defamates their character. It doesn't. It doesn't affect them. They still on TV. They still on tours. She ain't affecting them. The little goofy people who believe that shit, they in a bubble. They ain't like Jay-Z and Beyonce anyway. But she can't go on Piers Morgan and say that because that's a nationally televised program, a subsidiary under some broadcast company who will be held liable for saying that shit. And then the next day, we're sorry, Jaguar Wright. We can't substantiate and we don't believe. And we're sorry to Jay-Z. And we won't be having her on. We sincerely apologize. Andre, well, okay. It might be because she's a better candidate for them. It might be because foreign relations was real awkward as far as Germany was concerned with Trump than it was with just somebody with a regular sense. You got the wrong nigga over here, man. I'm not no Trump fan either. I understand that that was an idiot. You ain't remember none of them summits. We was what you overseas, we over here. We seeing how they looking at this dumb motherfucker overseas. That matters. So maybe they capable for it because they like, all right, we can get some normalcy going as far as what we trying to do, as far as European powers. Because this motherfucker ain't playing ball. He running up under Putin. We don't know why. He trying to help start a war with Iran and start World War III. We don't know why. Come on. That's why. Do you read the newspapers, Andre? At all? Or do you just run around saying fake news because a white man said it? I'm a rationalist too, bro. I mean, like, I don't believe none of that conspiracy bullshit. I know the actual numbers. I see what's going on because I still live here. No disrespect. You're a veteran in Germany. I'm a veteran still in the streets of the city that I was born and raised in. Okay, up the block, but I still can go down there. That's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, yeah, I see. Nah. So I can't, whether I agree with her or not. And that's cool. You can listen to Jason Black and Black Alpha. You can have your own opinion too. I don't listen to Black Alpha. I do listen to Jason Black. To a certain extent. And even Jason Black will tell you, yeah, it's a reason why the Germans fuck with, and it's and shit. Germany, they got free health care, shit like that. None of that shit Trump is for. Germany got a motherfucking some of the food that we eat over here. You know, if you in Germany, Andre, you know just like what I'm about to say. Some of the food that's over there in Germany, that's over here, you can't eat that in Germany. That shit is considered poison. Am I lying? Some of the food over, some of the food that we eat, y'all. You an immigrant. You an immigrant. But you one too. Just saying. You know you an immigrant. You are. Yes, you. You could always deport yourself back here. Then it fucking. Didn't you just say you live in Germany? Then motherfucker, you are a immigrant. Hey y'all, is this nigga serious? Hold on, is this nigga serious? Nigga, and you are too. You weren't born in Germany. You said you was from here. You said you just left here. You said you live out there. That mean, nigga, you an immigrant. Why not? You're not in America. Americans in America ain't immigrants. Americans that live in America ain't immigrants. Americans that live in Germany and abroad are immigrants. You one of the immigrants, nigga. It's immigrant laws why you can live there. Okay, press 1 if I'm off. Press 2 if I'm making good sense. Everybody but Andre. Do this. Nigga, I didn't ask you that. What I said was, you an immigrant. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Sir, please, no. You just said. This is what I'm talking about. You just said you live in Germany, right? That means you an immigrant. That's it. But the wild shit was you just said you it's too many immigrants over there while being an immigrant. That's funny to me. You a Marco Rubio Negro. You a Byron Donalds. That's you, Byron Donald. It's too many immigrants. So you an immigrant. You can always start with deporting yourself. I'm just word of advice. Get your dumb ass out of here. Bye, Andre. Have a good night. Get your goofy ass out of here. Americans ain't immigrants. Yes, they are. They even tell them that in Africa. All the people, they call themselves expatriates. When they get over there, they call them immigrants. Little stupid. That man just said Americans ain't immigrants when they literally foreigners in another nigga land living there. That's an immigrant. I come back and forth. Okay, you sound like the Africans. That makes you less immigrant? No, you just like them. This Andre nigga that came in there. Nah, that nigga was serious. That man said he a veteran, 41 years. I thought I said, oh, this an old nigga. I get it. But this old nigga has no common sense. Yeah, but you are theoretically, I mean, you are an immigrant. You living over in Germany. So you migrated over to Germany with more white folks to live in their society and complain about the foreigners that they letting in. Whilst being a foreigner who immigrated over there. You left your shit to live in Deutschland. We made it cool. Guess where else we made cool? Nigga, wherever you left. Fuck out of here. Guess what else FBA's made cool? Wherever you left, damn fool. I listen. What's fucked up? He said I listen to Jason Black and Black Alpha. Only nigga he don't listen to is himself. Self awareness, maybe. Most niggas move to Atlanta, move to Florida, Louisiana, somewhere, Texas, even California. You move to Germany, whole nother citizen. They capable for Kamala over here. Probably so. Why? Germany's a liberal country. Yeah, I don't always agree with TBA either. Like when he be getting mad, abortion. I was like, nigga. First of all, I never call in because I don't want to argue with him, because he gonna get mad, try to move the goalpost, and it's gonna be a back and forth. All I'm gonna easily say is my biggest thing about abortion is when people mention it in the black community, they one act like women use it as birth control when they don't, and two never factor in the fact that most women in the black community who have abortions already have multiple kids. Why niggas be saying that's the next doctor or lawyer. Then at the same time, you complaining that she a slut and a thought and a baby mama with all these kids. That's why I disagree with him. I'm like, we can't have it both ways. We can't be like, man, they don't need no welfare. All you want to do ain't it shouldn't be no child support. All she want to do is have all these kids. Then when she have an abortion, oh, this bitch having abortions. Look, what to kill the future. Which one is it? Which one is? It can't be both. After a while, it starts sounding like some weird shit to me. The way I was raised, it's just, I'm like, I don't know what. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. I'm just trying to. You're a little too mad about this shit. You want to abort the babies, but then little Roscoe, this heifer, she got little kids. This I don't nobody want to deal with no woman. She got kids. God damn! But what if the nigga just rolled out? What if that nigga wasn't shit and she had better standards? I'm just saying. Sometimes I be saying them arguments he be having. I'll be like, all right, bro. I feel you. I know y'all new niggas. I guess that's simp shit. You goofy motherfuckers. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Leonard know all the motherfucking internet gossip. Leonard, how you know all the Dre, how you know about all the internet? Y'all niggas like huggy low down to the internet. Y'all, I should start an internet company. Y'all niggas be my internet sleuths. You should have been blocked for that shit. Cause that was weak, bro. Not when you had that attitude. That's why. I would have blocked you. I love you, but I would have blocked you. That's weak. I don't, you know who you are? You the nigga that's in chains that these folks ain't gonna never give us our freedom. That's why you was blocked. I can't. I'm gonna tell you some good shit. That's what you sounded like. That's what you sound like. For real. You should have been blocked. Oh, you said if we vote, they ain't gonna give us nothing. I thought you meant these folks ain't never gonna give us nothing. Well, well, you shouldn't have been blocked. You should have been timed out, and then explained to. Cause okay, it's like this. Cause I listened to this Dr. Khaled speech, and Dr. Wilson, she said that shit. She said we have to be patient with each other. We have to understand that each other fights on our own. Yeah, see, that's what I said. When you just said, yeah, you just said these. Now you ain't say if we vote, because I can kind of agree with that. But we got to be patient with each other. And what Dr. Khaled was saying in this speech, right? That look, you with your vote, you get what you can, and us on the streets, we gonna have to get what we can, you know. But that's how we gonna have to fight as a collective. So I'm not gonna bash our people too much for trying to vote. You know, like it's some motherfuckers that's like, oh no, I'm voting Democrat because the motherfucker in my city is gonna take care of this and take care of that. Cause I like it like this and I like it like that. I like that too. I respect that. So do your thing. Get your vote on. But niggas in there, oh, Trump won't. You can't be in Illinois talking about Trump won't fix the border. He not. Oh, I'm gonna flip to red for what? He gonna do the same thing the other cracker is. Now it's time to get a motherfucker that you want up there. Like I was saying the other day, you got to find Cliff from down the block. You cannot get none of these bought and paid for suit and tie slicksters. They just gonna con you. They just gonna con you. You gotta get a motherfucker that's struggling. Look, motherfucker, man, my electric bill, dude. That's the nigga I want to be in charge of shit. Why? Cause he gonna try to get shit done. Why? Because that nigga trying to go to work, pay his electric. He know that stupid shit, it ain't no time for it. And that's what it is. It's not time for that dumb shit. You got a rainbow male with no backbone. Yeah, then if that's the case, you gotta get him out of there. That's the thing. You got a weak man that ain't representing you and ain't representing your people right. He gotta go. You got a motherfucker that's fighting for the people, doing what you need to do. Your kids got good schools. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Everybody getting what they need. Cool. Your job paying you right. They paying you your overtime. They ain't fucking with your taxes. Cool. Get that job. But it ain't time for that old, you know, I'm mad. No, ain't time for that. I'm gonna tell you, the only telling thing about this for me is this. When I see white people scared of another white person, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? When they like, please don't do this. I'm scared. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, nah, don't let this motherfucker. And we talk about evil white folk. Dick Cheneys and Bushes. I think I seen big ass Joe Walsh say something. The crackers for the Lincoln Project. They some straight up crackers. They some straight up racist crackers. They like, no, uh-uh. I gotta get Jabari. They be like, Donald Trump gonna suppress the vote. Oh, you in Greenville, Mississippi. Okay. They be like, Donald Trump gonna suppress the vote. I be like, you motherfucker right. But hold up. You was trying to suppress the vote. He said, yeah. And I do it again too, but I wasn't gonna do it like he was trying. Republican is something else, no? I said, why are these white folks? They are terrified of some Donald Trump. Like he's a fucking moron. That's why, huh? Nah. He was a moron, y'all. And they was cool with him. I said, so it can't be because he's a moron. Why are they so scared of this white man being president? He about to fuck some shit up real bad. And it's gonna take like 20 years to fix that shit. And they gonna be mad. It's gonna be some wild alliances, Slim. I'ma just tell you that. In a way, he is bringing people together. And the way he is bringing people together, him, Obama, and George Bush. It's because he gonna put a bunch of unqualified motherfuckers on there, and he really a moron. You gotta understand. Do you know who Donald Trump really is? Do y'all know who Donald Trump really is? He a guy who really never owned nothing. He just put his name on it, on other people's ideas, whether they failed or worked or not. It don't matter. He got to pocket his money and roll out. That's who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is the dude who his whole life just used his name, he was the first nigga using NIL rights before we knew what it was. Put it that way. The first nigga using NIL rights was Donald Trump, just using his name. A lot of buildings he really didn't own. A lot of shit he really didn't buy. Then the shit that he did buy didn't work. He was doing the George Foreman before George Foreman, selling his name. Right, he was doing the George Foreman before George Foreman, selling his name. That's who he is, and what he doing right now is the same shit as the president, and that's what's scaring him. Cause a lot of the people that he in bed with, they know them and they been in bed with him, but it's certain shit they won't do. Cause they know it's not good. If they do it, it's gonna turn the country upside down. You gonna have, for real, you gonna turn this motherfucker to a third world country. If he have his way, this joint gonna be like a third world country. You gonna have kids who could barely read, kids not going to school, dumb, some kids more retarded than Bryant Trump. It's gonna be all fucked up because your tax money already done paid and paying for a school. They're gonna be trying to kill unions. If you working in a union, they're gonna be squeezing y'all for money. You gonna have to really vote every motherfucking Republican out in your district if you work union, because if it's any of them there, they got the bully pulpit with the president. Right. At the end of the day, in the Department of Education. Why would you in the Department of Education then not fund schools that are already unfunded? My man live in Mississippi. That's one of the poorest spots. That's one of the poorest states, no disrespect, in the nation. How you, Brett Favre already stealing $5 million. Then the feds ain't gonna give him no cut of the money that was made for education. And then the money that do go to schools, what kids you think gonna have the best schools? Because their parents got most of the money. Then you gonna have whole little Southern society schools. Then you gonna have them whole Southern society schools. Erasing black history from textbooks. A Congress would go for that though. You got coon ass black people. Maybe we should stop talking about slavery. Why? The white dude even asked. He said, "Oh, so should we stop talking?" Right? They not. Yes. They got strict ass laws in Mississippi to make sure black people don't really get higher than they need to go. We got whole states like that. And motherfuckers is arrogant enough to think, oh yeah, shit, I'm just worried about the border. I'm not. I'm worried about more than the border. I think, on the scale of things, the border is the last thing niggas really got to worry about. Because every immigrant disappear tomorrow, are they going to hire your black ass? If every immigrant disappear tomorrow, do that stop gentrification? If every immigrant disappear tomorrow, do that stop us from getting shot down by race soldiers with no justification and then no motherfucking retribution from a slighted court system? If we get rid of all the immigrants, are we going to change that? I get where y'all coming from, you know what I'm saying? They be fucking up traffic, getting on my nerves, speaking that bullshit around me. That shit disrespectful, be speaking that. You sounding like a chicken barking, man. That's disrespectful for real to me. Like, that's real disrespectful. That is. Why? Cause why would you communicate around and make me think you talking about me? No, 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 no. This a whole country full of English speaking people, and you couldn't figure out how to say whatever y'all saying in English. Whatever. Then they be loud as shit. It's like, is every motherfucking Hispanic person in America deaf? Right. It's not gonna stop none of that shit. I know that they get on your nerves too. But goddamn it, for real, all that other shit we just named is more motherfucking. Yeah, I'm about to say that is every Hispanic person, they loud as shit. Why you so fucking loud? Like, damn, you loud as hell. We never know when you excited, because it sound like you always excited. Then they sing their words. You ever notice that? That's one thing I be laughing about. No, my mom, you do. Why singing every word? Hello, Jabari. How you doing? Why are you singing your words? Stop singing your words. They be singing their words. That shit be making me laugh like shit. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit be having me dying. I said, what? So it always sounds like Hispanic people when they be talking to you, they be singing. That shit, I've always said that shit is hilarious to me. That's why Jennifer Lopez really can't sing.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, man? You got homework?
No.
Oop. God damn it. Ain't no thing. I couldn't see you, baby. I ain't mad at you. Y'all for that's a damn little Spanish kid. Damn little Hector. Little Juan and Manuel.
And Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. You gotta sing it. You know, Spanish people, they be singing it with, oh no, no, no. I be like, what the fuck? Every, at work, they be having me laughing like shit, boy. Like, hey, Poppy, good morning. I'm like, yeah, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm like, God damn. God damn. But that's what's funny. Because I put that shit out in the air early. They know I don't like that shit. I said, that's disrespectful. Talk to me in English. And they know I don't like that shit. So they were like, no, you know my English. And I said, I don't give a fuck. We gonna work through it. We gonna work through it. They start laughing. I said, you know me. Say it in English. They be mad at me. They see me more. Good morning. Good morning. There you go. What's happening? Your dad is scary. Look at that. Then I be talking about taking you, me, and like my granddaughter. I'm like, your granddaughter? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, y'all just have no idea how old I am. That's all it is. Cause black don't crack. Black don't crack, boy. It don't. Yeah, you see the police? Put that gun up, boy.
What gun?
What happened to your hand?
I don't know. I woke up this morning and I saw this on my hand.
Find out you turned into the wolf man. Boy, the wolf man. Alright. Man, how's y'all football team looking? I know my city's football team looking pretty good. Shout out to them Commandos. But my team that I love, the team that we represent, Aladdin kick Aladdin Saddam in his Raider loving ass. Them motherfucking Chiefs. Son, we don't always win.
Oh wait, yes we do.
Yes, we do. Oh, I had to give y'all the Chappelle laugh off that one. We don't always win. That's the fuck we do. Who your team? Detroit Lions? The Detroit Football Lions? Because they whipping ass. We like Jacksonville Jaguars. You said you don't like your team. You like them Jets, like Aaron Rodgers. Oh, you like Aaron Rodgers? I was right, huh? Fuck Aaron Rodgers. That nigga Aaron Rodgers ain't a... Look, let me tell you something about Aaron Rodgers. He's a redneck, chicken shit, dope doing son of a bitch. He don't do weed. He do mushrooms and pills and shrooms, all that crazy shit. He say it. He did. I've been doing hallucinogenics. That's what I did. And they just laugh about it. I'm like, this motherfucker is admitting to getting fucked up. And he not talking about weed. Weed ain't a hallucinogenic. I said, that nigga ain't just talking about no mushrooms. I said, that nigga Aaron Rodgers on that hard. That Aaron Rodgers, man. Oh, yeah, that Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers. He was okay in Green Bay. Now, I gotta give it to Green Bay, you know. They win Super Bowl. It might be far and few between, but they do it. Not like us though. We've been waxing it. How we go from 1 to 4? Just that with everybody was teasing me. Y'all ain't won nothing since 1970. Now here it is. They teased me all the way to 2000, what, 16, 17? 17, or was it 18? But whenever it was, we got our first one on their black ass. And then we hit a couple of rough passes. Then we lose Tyreek. No, Tyreek got 2. So Tyreek got 2 of the 4. All I know, 2 of the 3. All I know is we got 3. You know. And now we got 4. We up there. We whipping niggas. We whipping men's ass. We can't possibly be beat. So let me stop. Who's next up on the menu? Them no good Buccaneers. Oh, who is that? They ain't got no receivers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield. We're coming for you. We're coming to get you. Chris Jones. Coming for you, boy. Coming to get you, boy. Coming to get you, boy. Y'all some Marcus Peters. Yeah, I wish all of them had a championship. Shit, I go back to Albert Lewis and Dale Carter, Marcus Allen and Joey Mon when he could have got one. Neil Smith should have never left. We would have got one. But what I will say is this. I'll say this. Fuck the Broncos, man. And fuck the Raiders, man. And fuck the Chargers. They can't whip us, man. We've dominated them. They don't know what to do. Eric Berry, yeah. Derek Thomas and Marcus. And Priest Holmes. That's my guy. Like you from Kansas City, Chief. You gonna need a Priest Holmes. If you mess with me, it's gonna be like you from Kansas City, Chief. Cause you gonna need a Priest Holmes. Bars. That's when your father used to spit that hot fire, son. You didn't know I could spit that hot fire, did you? But I heat them up on the MIC if they mess with me. Old Thug Nificent never went to high school. Yeah, the joystick, Dante Hall. You remember my man, Tamark the Dope Man Vanover? You don't remember Dope Man Vanover? Dope man. They locked him up for all that dope. Yeah, for that dope. Yeah, we got D-Hop, but his old ass, he alright. Hey, we got that pass rusher from the Patriots, though. He gonna get a sack this game if he get. Cause, God damn it, what's wrong with my damn stomach? He gonna get a sack this week. But shit, fellas, let me get out of here. Me and Sunday boys are gonna go here in the store. I gotta grab some milk and get my black ass in here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later on after the game or something. LVC.